couldn't quite see the number, whether it was 18 or 19. It is Troy Murray killing a penalty. And he took that one, I'm guessing, right off the ankle area where they don't have any protection at all. For the old days, the players used to use those little cups, if you will, a little piece of equipment that they put around the front of the skate that had two pieces of plastic that would guard the ankles a little bit and a little bit in front, but they don't use those anymore. I haven't seen those for 10, 12 years. Mostly defensemen would wear them for blocking shots.
I understand that the shin guard that really came into prominence in the mid-70s was designed by Tom Reed, a defenseman for the Minnesota North Stars, who had just taken shot after shot after shot, had to sit out games, and said enough of this.
Well, if he did design it, I hope he's getting some royalties from it. Troy Murray took that one off the left ankle. Normally when you get hit like that, your foot just feels like it's all pins and needles. You can't feel it at all. The worst thing you can do is take your skate off.
Because then it just balloons?
It starts to swell up. That's right. Get the old hockey cliche, skate it off out there. Get back out there and skate it off.
Normally those things are a lot worse the next day.
Yes.
Well, Bukestad right in front of us, speared Presley right in the stomach. And that's an awful thing. Van Hellemond couldn't see it. He was looking at the play in the North Star zone. Definitely, he speared him right in the guts. That's an automatic game ejection and a 5-minute penalty.
I don't think, as you said, referee Van Hellemond saw it as Presley is still gasping for air. At center ice. Presley's been a very aggressive player in this weekend series. But he just...
one of the worst spears I've ever seen. By a guy that's got 24 minutes in penalties and 78 games played. That was a flagrant spear. I haven't seen any worse. That was pathetic.
How come they make me look so fat?
But I know you and I have talked about this a lot because
tremendous.
It's
There's nobody
frustrating.
better. And a hockey night in Canada included.
They're supposed to be the gods.
No comparison. Winnipeg ahead of Calgary. That'll be the probable matchup in the first round of the playoffs. Calgary will have home ice advantage. Winnipeg starting to play well under John Ferguson.
Well, they're still working on referee Brian Lewis, so we're going to take a moment to pass along a message. 5 minutes gone in the second.
And you can tell he's in great pain. He has not moved, Gary, since that massive pileup of 4 players. A terrific collision to the right of Ken Reagan. The trainers were out there immediately, and as you can see, they have called for the stretcher to assist the Chicago player to the clinic here at the Chicago Stadium. And a very concerned Bob Pulford looks on and paces behind the Chicago bench. His team has been stymied by these Toronto Maple Leafs throughout this season. And in this first game last night here in the confines, supposedly friendly confines of the Chicago Stadium, the Leafs pulled out a win in game number 1. Now, they tell us that it's Ben Wilson who has been injured.
Or you can see the number just on
there's the 23 there, Gary, on the arm. Ben Wilson. We're at the Chicago Stadium with 1 minute and 24 seconds remaining in the first period. And a jam-packed, noisy Chicago Stadium has been quieted as Ben Wilson of the Chicago Blackhawks
will say, well, you just do it like you're going to play. But when you haven't played in some games, there's that, well, I know I'm not going to play attitude. But he's come out and played a strong game. So the players have really done a good job of that, Gary. Even the players that aren't playing a lot or haven't played every game have come in and done good jobs filling in.
But there was space below, space above, and he is just flying out there, the big man, about 6'5", 215 pounds. They're going to have to watch him very closely. 4:29 to go, second period. Detroit continues to lead by a goal.
Steve Chason out on the ice right now.